have you done?
Quickly, everyone!
I'll kill you, you...
Thank you for giving me time, Commander Nowa.
Did you come up with anything?
I believe I have.
Must you all work through the night like this? You really should take better care of yourselves.
The boss can be pretty strict, but working with him is fascinating.
Let's discuss the operation. Miss Iris, if you would.
True to its name, White Crown Pass is covered year-round in heavy weather. But in a bit of good news for us, it's also prone to avalanches.
And are we expecting one of those soon?
No. So we're going to cause one instead.
We can do that?
We've carefully pored over the maps we were provided to study the peak's shape. We have identified 3 locations where, with a sufficient explosion, we could trigger controlled avalanches and impede the Imperial Army's progress.
Do we need all 3?
Yes, that's the only way to get enough volume to bury the pass.
What kind of explosions are we talking here? Magic?
Nope, we'd need way too many people to produce that much firepower. We're gonna use imp tech called runic charges. I've seen them in action before. They pack quite a punch.
Runic charges? If such a thing exists, I'm not privy to it.
Trust me, you don't want to be near one when it goes off.
It's a bad memory for CJ.
They're a type of explosive that was in production at our research facility. Raw lens power is what creates the blast. I wasn't directly involved, but I heard he'd been using them on the down low.
He, as in the Dukes?
That makes sense, actually. Aldrich has been focusing his efforts on channeling the rune lens's power into weapons anyone can wield. Those charges must be one such product.
I understand his reasoning. As the power of a rune lens depends on individual talent, they are difficult to put to military use.
We also wouldn't have the rune tank without the Duke's funding. But nothing excuses what he's doing at the lab.
Agreed. He's crossed a line.
So that's the kind of man we're up against.
Anyway, the charges are pretty unpredictable and can only be manufactured in small quantities. From what I heard, they're only approved for use during special operations.
Long story short, me, Ivy, and Codel took a crack at making some, based on what Guru and everyone remembered.
It requires a special grade of raw lens, but we were able to make just enough, and I guarantee they pack a punch.
A shame we can't put such a powerful weapon into general use.
We'd be hard-pressed to gather enough raw lens at that grade.
Oh, another thing! We built a regule that will let us trigger a timed explosion by controlling how quickly magical energy is siphoned off the lens.
So the plan is to place those in the 3 locations you mentioned.
Yes, but we must ensure the explosions trigger simultaneously.
We should finish the job quickly, since there's no telling when the enemy will arrive.
Quite so, which is why I will be asking Commander Nowa, Lieutenant Sane, and Guardian Marissa to lead the 3 teams that will be placing the charges.
Fine by me.
Me as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
You want out?
Just messing with you. I was about to volunteer.
Pooh pooh pooh!
The leader of the Alliance, an Imperial dissenter, and one of the Guardian's finest warriors teaming up on a go-for-broke mission? This will be fantastic publicity.
Lady Periel?
Nothing. Don't mind me.
Right then. Our 3 team leaders should proceed to White Crown Pass at once. The rest of us will be right behind you. Once you reach the pass, be ready to split into your respective teams.
The pass is north of here, in case you get lost.
Let's get going, everyone. The Imperial Army can make the crossing any day now.
No objections here.
We've got this.
Very well. Who else will be accompanying you?
You've come to the right healer.
Whatever. See if I care.
All right.
Point me at your foes. I will daw them into little puddles.
Luck to you all.
Is everything in place?
90% of our planned expeditionary forces have assembled. They will be ready to march in a few days.
Who is the holdout? General Goldwyn?
Correct. However, he has been given a formal order on behalf of the throne. He will fall in line, despite his attempts to stall us.
Huh. What does that fool hope to achieve?
Truly.
He poses no threat. Regardless, we have a more important matter to discuss. I recently learned that our plans to cross Snowpeak Pass have been leaked to the enemy.
That matters not. While we are ready to move out, the Kanani army is still scrambling to amass provisions.
You are forgetting another concern. An ambush?
Impossible. Our scouts have already determined there are no hiding places along the way for a force of any size.
All true. And yet, the League of Nations has someone very clever advising them. Wars are not decided by numbers, but by character, by the resolute, the wise, and the faithful. Many people claim, falsely I might add, to possess such character. But it's the few who truly have it that will give you trouble, even when you have them outnumbered.
Wise words, Your Grace. But I swear my faith and loyalty to you are beyond question.
White Crown Pass is north of here. Let's be off.
Ooh, so this mission comes down to the three of us. I just hope we can all play nice.
What do you mean?
Don't you two have some kind of rivalry going on?
Actually, the one time Sane and I went head-to-head, he took me down.
Victory and defeat are but a breath apart.
Really? Interesting. We'll have to spar sometime.
All right. Perfect.
Everything is prepared on our side, Commander Nowa.
That was quite a climb. Sorry we couldn't get here faster. Whew.
It's fine. We haven't been waiting long.
So from here we split into 3 teams like we discussed.
Correct. If there are no objections, Commander, I would like to commence the operation right away.
Better do it before the Imperial Army...
They'll never know what hit them.
Oh, baby!
We cannot fail. This is the only way we will buy enough time for the Kinani army to reach Norista.
Okay, so let me take you through where the runic charges need to go. Let's start with Sane's team. You'll be placing a charge on the western ridge. I marked the exact location on this map.
We will accompany you, Lieutenant.
I mean, you can't have an adventure without Team Galdia, right?
Hey, up! We'll do this together. Right, Sane?
Thank you all.
Who else will you be taking?
To be clear, I won't stand for any reckless fighting.
Me at your foes. I will daw them into little puddles.
This Dark Knight's power is yours.
Seems like we're the first ones out.
Be careful.
Yeah, don't slip. That first step's a doozy.
According to Miss Iris's instructions, this should be the first location.
Okay, but there's no way forward.
So be it. We'll just wait here a spell.
I imagine that Marissa girl is probably hitting the trail right about now, huh?
She should be, yes.
So she's a guardian, eh? I bet nothing scares that one. Girls like her are keepers, I tell you that. Say, Sane, you wouldn't mind if I took a crack at a little international diplomacy, would you?
International diplomacy?
Yeah, you know, maybe just...
Second Lieutenant.
What? I didn't even get specific.
It's our turn to leave, right?
Yes, we've finished verifying the detonation site. You are clear to proceed.
This will be a good chance to put in some practice before we hit the real battlefield.
You're coming?
Of course I am. You think I came all this way just to let you have all the kicks? Besides, you lucked out. Any mission with me on the roster is guaranteed easy breezy.
May I join you as well, Marissa?
Of course, Nell. You're always welcome.
Thank you. This pleases me.
Wave, on the other hand, I'll just have to put up with.
Hey, not nice. When you were little, you used to follow me around everywhere. Called me Wei Wei, remember?
When are you gonna let that go already?
Who else will be accompanying you?
Alwi and Lilowin seemed keen to come along.
Come on, Marissa. Let's show them what we can do.
Let's do this thing.
You got it.
All right, let's head out.
Yep. So long as you've got me and Lilowin, we're gonna leave those other teams in the dust.
It's not a race, are we?
All right. Marissa, I'm sending your team to the Eastern Ridge. Does the map make sense to you?
Map and terrain scan complete. I have set a waypoint for the detonation site.
Perfect. Let's get moving.
Hey, Marissa! Girl, what are the odds of running into you here?
Lean? I should be asking you the same thing.
Poopy!
I am so glad you're all right, Lean.
Hey, the runes always smile on this lucky girl.
Yes, I am well aware.
So, what you doing here?
What are we doing here?
Pooh! Poopy poo!
We're in the middle of trying to slow the Imperial Army's advance.
Interesting. Very interesting. I thought trouble might be brewing and, by gum, my intuition was spot on. Guess I'll just have to help out.
Think I'll go read Ellaby a story.
Let's get this show on the road!
It feels nice to travel with you again, Lean.
Not to be cliche, but are we there yet?
Scanning terrain and comparing against map data. No, we are only halfway.
Oh, what's the matter, Marissa? You fizzling out already? You were always a ball of energy in the Greatwood. Guess the mountains aren't quite your playground?
I'm not fizzling. Guardians don't fizzle. But yes, I suppose I do prefer the forest. You just feel the life all around you there, you know?
Waxing poetic so she doesn't have to keep climbing. Clever.
I am not.
Hobie!
Come on, let's keep at it.
Yes. According to Miss Iris's projections, we're supposed to be the first group to reach our position.
You know, Marissa, adventuring like this reminds me of when I first met you and Nil.
You mean the rune barrows? Where we found her?
My contiguous memory begins the moment I met you two. It is a very special moment. I made certain to create several backups.
I remember how surprised I was when you all came back to the village. I'd never met such unusual people.
Hey, I'm not unusual. I mean, outside of being exceptionally lucky and blessed.
I disagree with your suggestion that Lean and I belong in the same category.
These three couldn't come from more different places, and they're still peas in a pod.
I know, right? Ugh.
We should be nearing the location the luscious professor told us about.
Oh, we're at Luscious now?
Referencing terrain. Initiating sonic scan. This is the place, with certainty.
Great! Now let's go set that runic charge thingy. I've got places to go, people to see. Busy girl over here.
You're wandering off on another adventure? Noah's already worried about you, you know.
Ah, it'll be fine. I trust him, he trusts me. No big deal.
I'm placing the charge. The runic charge is armed and in position.
Beautiful! Another mission in the bag. What would you say I contributed this time? 70%? More?
Lean, you haven't changed a bit.
I hope Noah and Sane are having similar luck.
Hobie!
Alrighty, team, it's our turn to hit the road. Take it away, Noah.
You know, when we first set off to explore the barrows with the kid, I never thought it would spiral into a mess like this.
The world works in mysterious ways.
You can say that again. Still, such things are what makes life interesting.
Come on, kiddo, we ain't gonna let Sane and Marissa outdo us, right? Get those legs moving.
Since when is it a competition?
Who else do you wish to join you?
Here's the charge. Your assigned location is...
The The Northern Ridge, right? Yeah, I've already got it implanted in the old noggin. This mission is in good hands.
And you remember the rest of the briefing? All of it?
Yep, absolutely no problem. Like I said, good hands. Great hands, in fact. Excellent hands.
Well, we know Leon is functioning correctly.
I am nothing if not consistent. Consistently adorable, consistently dashing, consistently Leon.
Which is what we're afraid of.
Well, Captain, you ready to lead the watch one more time?
Yep. Let's get moving.
Nowa. Huh? Wait, Leanne, isn't this the place Ms. Iris mentioned?
The what? Look out, Noah! Crevasse, dead ahead! Phew. Good thing I didn't forget the briefing.
You definitely forgot the briefing.
I made you think I did. Yikes. No way we're getting across this.
One has to admire Ms. Iris's expertise. She was able to visualize these obstacles merely by looking at a map of the terrain.
Just goes to show, wars are fought by more than just the folks swinging the swords.
Agreed. We never would have gotten this far without everyone's help.
Let's give the lieutenant the signal. If everything went smoothly, his team should be in place.
Ooh, I want to do this part. Yodelay! Hey! What was that for?
You were about to yell.
Wrong! I was gonna yodel!
Any kind of noise can be enough to set off an avalanche, Leon. I'll just use my rune lens to send a visual signal instead.
There it is, sir. Noah's signal. I've got eyes on where they're cut off.
Good. Paul, make your preparations.
On it! Okay, let's see. Based on her projections... Okay, there. I checked my calculations against Ms. Iris's map and put the marker in position. We're good to go.
The rest is up to you, Lieutenant.
Right.
Feels like I've seen this picture before.
Incredible. It worked just like she said it would.
Those behind-the-scenes folks really know what they're doing.
Aren't we all behind the scenes on this mission?
Fair enough.
Let's give Sane the second signal.
Leave it to me! Yoda! Oh, right. Avalanche.
There's the second signal, sir. Looks like Noah's team will be able to cross.
That's one objective down. Now we just have to place the bomb.
Right. Let's go.
Based on Miss Iris's map, we should be approaching the detonation site.
Yeah! This is the place! Time to bust out the runic charge. I designed the lens regule, Code L took care of the raw lens refinement and magic siphoning, and Ivy engineered the yield adjuster mechanism. I read Code L's dissertation back when I was living in the Empire. I never dreamed of meeting him, let alone collaborating with him. And Ivy works with such finesse. I mean, that mechanism is like a living thing. I clearly have a lot to learn.
Sounds like Paul's got a new favorite girl. Better keep that passion in check before Sylvie gets jealous.
What? Hey, no! It's not like that at all.
What do you think, Zane? How bad has Paul got it?
No! I don't have anything!
I may be the wrong person to ask, but I don't think there's anything wrong with Paul falling for someone.
Which I didn't.
Let's save the horseplay for the Academy barracks, yes? Right now, we should set the charge and head back.
Exactly. Thank you. What she said. Okay, that should do it. The regule will ensure that all 3 charges detonate at the appointed time.
This is going to be quite the show.
Let's just hope Noah and Marissa had equal success.
Yes. Let's hope indeed.
Now that the crevasse is filled in, we should be able to proceed.
Are you sure it's safe? We're not gonna, you know, whoosh through the snow?
It seems to have settled well enough.
Still, it never hurts to be careful.
Let's get it done!
There!
Lens! Yeah!
Damn it! Ah!
Yeah!
Ah! Yeah! Got him!
Done. And not a hair out of place.
How much further to the detonation site, Leanne? We there yet?
Yep. I mean, sure. I think so.
I thought we were in excellent hands.
Watch it, kiddo. I've been doing this job days longer than you. Now, where did I put that map?
I'm fairly certain this is the place.
What? Mimi, you remember?
Ms. Iris had already given me a look at the map when you snatched it away.
Huh. Lady knows how to set up a contingency plan.
Ha ha, very funny. Noah, just set the charge already and make it snappy.
Yeesh, what did you do for fun in the 2 days before I came along?
All set. Now we just wait for go time and kaboom! The imps are gonna find White Crown Pass to be significantly less passable.
Then turn around and go home if we're lucky. But even if not, it'll cost them a whole bunch of time.
I would like to think so, but nothing is a given considering the craftiness of the Dukes. Shall we head back, Noah?
Yeah. Let's hope Sane and Marissa manage to pull their side of this off.
I don't see why not. Both are leading exceptional teams.
Yup. I mean, we can't be the only perfect ones.
Damn right.
Keep it up. We're almost there. We're doing great.
If this works and we manage to stall the Empire...
So, my master's suspicions were on the mark.
Who's there?
A king walks this way, and all the rats can do is scurry and defile. I cannot abide such wickedness.
Ah, Pawn of Aldrich. Full of yourself. Got it. Of course he'd have someone sniffing around here.
Stay sharp, everyone. This is no ordinary foe.
Yeah, I feel it too. We're in big trouble.
Now, repent in blood!
Remember, Carrie? Perfection. Lens!
What?
Let this be the end of it.
I have to turn this around.
Let this be the end of it.
What?
Take this!
Yeah. What?
A quick heal?
Thanks so much.
You can count on me.
Let this be the end of it. Let this be the end of it.
My turn!
Observe.
With me, kiddo?
Yes, ma'am! Very nice!
What?
Let's try something more impressive. Ta-da! Are you all right? Let me heal you. Thank you.
Well, yield!
Let this be the end of it. He's way too tough.
You cannot harm me. My spirit is hardened steel. My fealty unassailable. And that is the last truth you will ever know!
Nowa!
Who's this guy?
General Heinrich.
An Imperial general. Sounds like a fight's brewing.
No, we don't fight this man. We run.
Oh, thanks for the vote of confidence.
That's not why we should run.
What do you mean?
Tick, 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 boom.
No! No! What have you done?
Quickly, everyone!
I'll kill you yet! You maggots!
Is everyone all right?
Our team's all accounted for.
Ours too.
Likewise. Also, Guardians don't die on mountains.
Wait, where's Lean? You don't think she...
Lean was here?
She's fine. Took off a while ago, actually. Something about having things to do.
Also concerning.
So you recognize that guy, Hildy?
He's Aldrich's man. The Dukes gave him a seat at the table in exchange for quelling a rural uprising. He's usually quite level-headed, until the wrong thing sets him off.
You don't say.
Why do I feel like we're gonna run into him again?
All that matters now is that the operation was a success. We should hurry back to Athrabalt.
Good idea. We've got a head start, and we should use it.
You should all be proud of what we accomplished here.
Guess we'll start back too. Real battle's still ahead of us.